Hey everyone, thank you for stopping by the channel. If you enjoy what Ray Cabana and I do, be sure to hit subscribe and enable the bell for notifications for more videos on abandoned places, mysteries, and cool things around the world. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media, links are in the description. If you enjoy cooking, video games, anime, and all things nerd culture, be sure to check out my second channel, Kabanov's Corner, as I prepare for Season 2 releasing in October. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will try the durian fruit on video. Anyway, now on to the show. What's up guys, Justin with the Podcast Dojo. Today we're going to revive another mall, this time Regency Mall in Augusta, Georgia. Like the last mall revival series we did, we are going to revive a mall that I have covered in the past. I asked you guys in the community tab on YouTube which stores or attractions should be in this newly revived Regency Mall. So we are going to cover those as well as some of my own choices. So let's continue to Regency Mall. The first task is an obvious one. The original Regency Mall is still sitting there abandoned, so we need to demolish it and repave the parking lot. The next task might not be so obvious. We are going to put it in the same spot, of course. However, what we are going to do is build the mall as an outdoor shopping mall. Crazy I know, but hear me out. One of the original plans for this mall before it was enclosed was to create an outdoor shopping center. So we will do a twist on an original yet scrapped idea. Actually, to tell you the truth, originally I was going to just rebuild it as an enclosed mall, but I thought, no, let's make it different, so let's just make it outside. I think we should keep them all relatively the same, and I even want to keep the same color scheme as it was before, which seemed to be mostly whites and some reds. I'm of course going off pictures I've seen of them all. We need 5 anchors at least, so let's jump into that first. But first I want to read what you guys suggested to me via the community tab. Sonic Thrillian writes, "Here goes, Ollie's, Planet Fitness, Bed Bath & Beyond, Whole Foods, and IKEA as your anchors. Sub-anchors should be Rue 21, Shoe Department, CVS, H&M, Chipotle, American Eagle, Aerie, and Family Dollar. In the food court, Chick-fil-A, DQ, Tim Hortons, a fast Japanese restaurant, Mellow Mushroom, Nathan's, Jimmy John's, and Wendy's." So these are all really awesome suggestions. Thank you. I really always appreciate your feedback, man. So as I said, I kind of turned the tables on you guys without telling you. Because originally, like I said, I was going to redo it as an enclosed mall. So Ollie's, I'm not sure might work. If I was still doing it enclosed, I think that would absolutely work. I don't know, I just think it might look a little different as an outside mall, but a lot of these other suggestions that you gave are pretty awesome, so we're going to stick with those. So now let's move to Michael Keckler. I jokingly commented about a Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom at Rolling Acres. Seems today high-end shopping centers and low-end shopping centers do well, while everything in the middle falters. I really like Sonic's suggestion of IKEA and Whole Foods. It feels middle market yet aspirational. I think the right blend of stores is crucial. I'm a Generation X guy, and I remember the great 90s years of Gap, Limited, Abercrombie, and J. Crew to mention a few, as being mainstays of the mall. Unfortunately, like the American middle class, the market for these types of stores is shrinking. I'm not sure I would bet on a successful middle market mall in 2019. I think adding recreation and entertainment would be helpful. Mall of America in Minneapolis has been very successful with recreation and amusement. My suggestions for anchors would be Target and IKEA. So yeah, I definitely agree with you. Shopping malls today definitely, I think, need to take a different approach. I mean, while a lot of them are faltering, I definitely feel there's a good handful that are actually still doing quite well. So yes, I think if we play our cards right, I think we can make it happen. So thank you, Michael, for your feedback. Alright, so the last comment here is ST Mike. I'm thinking for anchors you could have a Belk, a Dave & Buster's, and a movie theater. For mini anchors, a Forever 21 and an H&M. The mall could have stores like GameStop or a mom and pop video game store. Rack Room, Hot Topic, Spencer's, Claire's, K Jewelers, Azumi's, an Aeropostale, and a record store. For food options, I'm thinking having an Outback Steakhouse as a restaurant. And for fast food, Chick-fil-A, Sbarro, Great American Cookie, a Japanese place, Dairy Queen / Orange Julius. According to the pictures I could find for the directory, the mall didn't have a food court. If you decide not to add a food court, then the fast food restaurants could be clustered close to where the movie theater entrance is to attract people coming from the movies. Thank you so much, Mike, for your suggestion. I think those are all pretty good ideas. So the mall, in some ways I'm not surprised it didn't have a food court. It's been a while since I did the video, about 2 years and some change. But the mall opened in the 70s, and I feel like food courts didn't really come into play until like the late 80s, early 90s. So it's not really surprising that they never built one. So yes, we can definitely look into these options. Now, I thought it was interesting that you said Orange Julius, because I know that as a thing, and I've only seen one Orange Julius in my entire life, and that's when I lived in Georgia for a year, when I used to go to the North Lake Mall in Tucker, Georgia, quite a bit. That's the only place I've ever seen an Orange Julius. So, there we go. Guys, thank you so much for your suggestions. I really love doing these videos where we can talk about our ideas. So anyway, let's move on with the rest of the mall, shall we? So let's start with our 5 anchors. We will have IKEA, Whole Foods, Belk, Regal Cinemas, and Embassy Suites. So let's go over each one, shall we? IKEA is great because I think it is within the price range of the area while not being too off-putting. Whole Foods is great because it gives people a different option. And my goal here is to bring back some life to this area. Regal Cinemas because you can't go wrong with a movie theater. People are always wanting to go out to the movies, especially for the blockbuster films. As for Embassy Suites, well, one of the plans for the outdoor shopping center was originally to have some hotels here. I think that having one that is affordable but not seedy or lower end is great. I personally think Embassy Suites is a very underrated chain. Plus, with the Masters Golf Tournament, we can offer specials for people to come and stay. And when they stay, hopefully they will want to venture around the mall and do some shopping. One idea I have is that maybe if you stay at the hotel and present your card key with your proof of stay at the hotel, maybe certain stores could offer discounts? Just a thought. So for our food court, let's do a Chick-fil-A, a Mellow Mushroom, Wendy's, Dairy Queen, Sbarro, Sushi King, Great American Cookie, and Chipotle. I feel most outdoor malls don't have a lot of fast food options because they want to maintain a ritzy type atmosphere. However, here, just like with any mall I revive, we want to make everyone feel welcome here, and I want to have some options that everybody can afford. As with any mall we revive, we need good security. The original Regency Square had little to no security, which was a good chunk of its downfall. I think one of the best ways we can keep this open is to keep this a safe environment and a fun one. I also think having events for all ages here would be a way to keep people coming back. Now, as for our main stores, I didn't cover every single store, This is just a few ideas I had, and of course, using some of the ideas you guys had. So, what I had was GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, Lush, CVS, Hot Topic, Zoomies, K Jewelers, Aeropostale, Gap, Old Navy, Rue 21, Shoe Department, an Apple store, a Samsung store, H&M, and Massage Envy. That last one, it's weird because I feel that massage places and malls, I don't know what it is, but they always seem to pop up in dead malls. I don't know what it is about dead malls that attracts those places. Maybe it's the cheaper rent, but I think having an upscale chain like Massage Envy would be nice because, after all, I feel like with this, I almost kind of want to build a community here, not just with shopping, but recreation, everything here. So what do you all think of this? Could this idea work, or is this doomed to fail? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. What other malls should we try to revive? Until next time, catch you later, everyone, and thank you so much for all your support.